Well, our friends at KUVO Jazz are celebrating their 40th anniversary this year, and the station brings a diverse mix of blues, Latin jazz, and soul music. They've been a go-to on many car rides, of course, around our state, so this is definitely exciting.
This afternoon, we are joined by KUVO's Vice President of Radio, Ayana Contreras, and Director of Special Projects and Cultural Experiences, Tina Cartagena. Tina, tell us a little bit about how the station, how long have you been there? Because it's changed over the years, right?
I'm coming up to 36 years.
Wow.
So I've been there for a while. So I do know the station, and it has evolved, and it's been actually an incredible ride for all of us. And you're right, statewide, we're heard around the world, actually. We've been nominated or recognized from the UK. The Telegraph recognized us as best.
Impressive.
Yeah. And we've had many calls from Spain. So it's a powerhouse here in Colorado, in Denver especially, but it's been recognized throughout the world.
Unbelievable. And Ayana, how do you help develop all the cultural aspects and just help produce the show?
Well, so the station has been running for 40 years, and I've been here for only 2, so a very small slice of how long it's been around. But my goal is to make sure that that legacy is maintained and that we're able to share the magic of KUVO for new generations of folks.
Well said. How are you guys kind of navigating, we're talking about, it feels like it's in the headlines, every day, the funding cuts for local programming, radio stations. Is that something you guys are navigating or preparing to?
Absolutely. I mean, to her credit, our CEO of Rocky Mountain Public Media anticipated that these shifts would happen, and so we budgeted for that for this upcoming fiscal year. But we are so dependent on independent giving from foundations, a mix of funding resources. So we have to continue to be diligent about making sure that we are making, honestly, the case for ourselves in a changing landscape, right?
And I know that you have the support of the listeners, so that is key. But you guys have a sold-out event this weekend.
Yep,
this
we
is
do.
exciting. So tell us.
So live at the Vineyards, at Balustrade Vineyards. It's about 10 minutes north of downtown Denver. And I'm not sure if you've heard of it, but it's fantastic. And
oh, how fun. This must have been last year.
This is amazing.
Yeah. And loads of food, vendors participate, really a culinary who's who of Denver, and of course the wine.
Oh, sold.
This is right up my alley. I'm like, are there still tickets available? Because we may have to be there.
You guys can come, but no one else.
Oh, there. Ooh.
Yeah,
It's pretty sold. Yeah, it's pretty sold out. In fact, I keep saying no.
It's oversold, but that's a blessing because it is our major fundraiser of the year. So
good.
It shows that interest is alive, because I think the next thing I want to ask you, to someone who thinks maybe jazz is a dying art form, there's not as much new music being pumped out, people aren't listening to it as much as they used to. You say
So our Jazz Odyssey programming especially is more exploratory, younger, a little fresher. It's just something a little different. And I would say that people who think the jazz isn't for them, you just haven't heard the right jazz yet, because jazz is so broad. There's so many different spices of it. There's like soulful jazz, there's jazz, rock-based jazz, all sorts of
funky jazz.
And we play all of those things. Plus, to your point in the intro, we also play blues and Latin. I have a soul show Saturday afternoon, so we cover lots of things, 2 to 4 in the afternoon. So we cover a lot of bases. As long as it's grooving, we're playing it.
As long as it's grooving, we're playing it. Ayana and Tina, both, thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations. Get out there. Well, actually, if you have a ticket, go enjoy. Very exciting. Thank you again.
Thank you.